What is up, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and we're looking at a really weird angle because I'm trying to show you my long sleeve GhostRobo shirt that I just got. That's pretty cool, and you probably can't see it, so I'll zoom down. It's just the white GhostRobo with the blue splatter, but it's long sleeve and it's cool, and I really like it. It's getting colder, so it really helps. And now I'm like looking up at the sky, and my neck is breaking. So we're gonna get back down to level. This video is mainly about Batman Arkham City and kind of my impressions and sort of how the day went. First off, I want to say thank you very much to everyone who supported me, who left a like, who watched it, who added our favorites. It was by far my most popular video ever, my biggest video ever in one day in terms of likes, in terms of favorites, in terms of telephones ringing outside the camera. But we had about 6,000-ish likes in the first day. 6,500-ish likes, which is incredible, and about 3,000 or so favorites in the first day. Now, that was awesome, and the highest we got was number 9 top favorite overall, which is incredible. We passed some people. We were above, like, Phil DeFranco. We were above Syndicate Project. We were above a lot of people that were really big, and, like, that's amazing considering the size of our channel versus theirs. I was a little disappointed because I thought with 90,000 subscribers we could get 10,000 favorites, which would have put me on the front page. So we didn't get that, which was slightly disappointing. And maybe some of you don't know how to add your favorites, or I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it just doesn't cross your mind or whatnot. But I really would like to see if we can mobilize our army a little bit better for an upcoming game, which actually I'm going to announce tomorrow what my next most excited project is. You can probably guess what it is. Maybe you can't. I don't know. But it's in November. And I'm really excited for it, and that's my next big project. Not to take anything away from Batman, because Batman's great, but yeah, we got about 3,000 likes, 3,000 favorites the first day, and I just really thought with 90,000 subscribers we could get 10,000 favorites. That's only about 12 to 13% of the people or something like that. But maybe next time we can get that. Thank you for the support that you did have, that we did get, because it was awesome. I did get the farthest I've ever gotten. We were up to number 2 top favorite in all of gaming and number 9 on all of YouTube, which was really incredible. My impressions about Batman, this is kind of the purpose of this video. First of all, I'll say hi to all my new subscribers. How you guys doing? I am Zach/GhostRobo, and Batman is great. I really appreciate the city, because what they've done with the city is not what they do with most games and cities. I played Infamous 2 earlier this year, even like Grand Theft Auto 4, LA Noire, and something that you really feel when you play those games, at least I do, is I wish the city was more interactive. And I don't necessarily mean that, like, oh, the buildings wave at you and talk, and there's guns coming out of the walls. Like, no, I mean, like, that the buildings have different structures and different behaviors in the sense of when you go in them or on them, it feels vastly different. And Batman Arkham City achieves that. One, because you're able to climb on top of the buildings. In Infamous 2, when you climb on top of the buildings, it doesn't necessarily feel that different. It's like, here's building X, and there's 50 building X's in the entire city. Maybe it's the scale in Arkham City, maybe it's the size, I don't know, but I feel like it's very, like, vast, and I feel like it's very handcrafted, that each of the buildings are purposely designed in a specific way. And there's water towers on top of some buildings, there's antenna towers, there's Riddler riddles on top of Joker riddles, Riddler riddles on top of some of the buildings, there's thugs on some buildings, a whole lot of variety. And then also the fact that they've interspersed these small and huge areas within the city. So it's not just like, you can picture like LA Noire or Grand Theft Auto 4 where you're going into space and it ultimately boils down to be a small space. The city is sort of the focus. But here, there's huge levels, like Arkham Asylum-sized levels in Arkham City, in the city. So not only do you have the added bonus of the huge city, you still get those awesome levels, which makes the city just feel so alive. And of course, you can't enter every building, but they do a really good job of directing you to the ones that you want to enter, and kind of guiding you. There's so many like main landmarks, like here's the Gotham Bank, here is blah blah blah, or Arkham whatever. You're going to go to those places, and it makes you kind of be like, I can't wait to see what cool things are going to happen there. Like you see, okay, this, whatever, the museum is where I just was in some videos I uploaded, and like, okay, what's going to happen in the museum? And I think that's really cool. The combat is unbelievable. Like, after playing a lot of character action games, like Batman has the best character action, I think, melee combat of any game ever. It's so, like, impactful. Catwoman's really fun to play as. I've even been Robin in some of the challenge rooms, and he's kind of fun. They all control somewhat similarly. Catwoman has a distinct feel because she can climb on ceilings, and she's really quick and has that whip. But I like the new gadgets. I like how they haven't taken anything like Batman now has a supersonic gun that he shoots people with, but it's like, okay, they added one to like power machines or different things that they fit nicely. I love the whole upgrade system. The menus are really well done. Side missions, I don't know how I feel about them. Something that I noticed, and I don't know if I like this or don't yet, is when you're going like for a story mission, there'll be random people who are like, hey, come help me, or you'll get a side mission, and I don't know if I like how that interrupts the flow or if I don't. In some ways it's cool because like, oh, you're going here and it diverts you, you can do something different. We're going to sit down here, my arm is killing me. But in some ways it's like, I don't know if I would rather just go from mission to mission and do like the main ones with the story and advancing the storyline. It's cool that they're there. Like there's one mission that's a string of phone missions where Zaz, the villain, is calling you, and you have to like go answer these phones all around the city, and like there's timers, and that's a pretty cool side quest. But some of the other ones are just like, you know, beat up a thug that's got this prisoner. You know what I mean? Like little, I get they're emergent events, but in some ways it kind of like throws you off track. Like Arkham Asylum is very good about like, oh god, this is what we have to go do to stop the Joker. And if you're like, I'm going to stop Mr. Freeze, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, there was an AR mission that felt like Pilot Wings, and then there was, you know, I had to go stop this guy from beating up a citizen. Like all of a sudden you're just like, whoa, okay. Like it just throws you off tempo a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see over the course of the whole game how much that affects the tempo or how much it doesn't. But overall, I'm loving it. The city's incredible. The combat's great. I do wish that the Riddler challenges were more like the first game, where they were more mental, like a real riddle, and then you would identify something in the environment that answered it. They seem a lot more dexterity/skill based, and that's really disappointing. I'm hoping that as I progress further, there's more that are mental thinking, you know, related, as opposed to just like figure out a way to step on all these switches. That's what it seems so far, and that's probably, if I had to pinpoint one thing that's disappointing, that's what it is. But overall, it's super awesome. I'm loving it. It's a huge game, right? I think I've played, you know, whatever I've played, a few hours already, and it's only like 5% done. You're like, oh my god. And I know that you can go back into the game afterwards and do all the side missions, so I don't feel pressured to do them, which is really nice, even as I progress the story. And the Catwoman stuff is integrated well. If you have that code to do like these little Catwoman side mission sort of things that fit in the story and are going to kind of be her own story within the Arkham City story, and I've separated those out into separate videos for you guys so that you can watch them kind of as a mini-series, which I thought would be pretty cool. But I do want to thank you all again for your support. Tomorrow I will be announcing my next big project. I'm going to be doing games, of course, in between. Of course, Batman's finishing and Rage and that stuff, but my next like big one that I'm gunning for, and that should be pretty cool. We're at 90,000. I'm going to try to get some of the stuff I had planned up, and my 1-year anniversary video where I kind of talk about the year, that's coming as well. I'm not sure exactly what day it's coming, just because it is kind of a long thing to record, and I'm not sure where I'm going to fit it in. But the Dark Souls Hour video is up, or on its way up. It's probably up already, and that was a blast to record, so I hope you liked it. The Dark Souls movie. I'd like to maybe do that with more games, movies of games. So let me know what you think of that, even if you're not into Dark Souls, just how you like that kind of style of thing or whatnot. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Batman Arkham City gets a big, huge thumbs up from me so far. I'll talk about it more as the game progresses in the credits and things in my final review, but so far I'm loving it. Thank you guys again for your support. Have a fantastic day. Hope you like my GhostRobo shirt. These are available for sale on redbubble.com. You'll find a link in the description and a link on my channel page. Until next time, though, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. It's freaking rainy outside, as you can see behind me, and cold. So stay warm, and we will see you all later.